Now ready to bring you some basketball action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
So strong, so tough. He beats the Zubac, absorbs the contact, and goes right through it.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac, his game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Now here's Miller. Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Collins.
Now, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
Now Miller. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Miller's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Knipple with the bucket.
And that's a big make for Knipple's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Pass to Beal. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And that one's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ball, following the score by the Clippers. And here's Knipple from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. He's got 5.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Con Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You watch your game yet?
Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hornets leading by 5. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Collins.
Assisted.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Miles Bridges.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Plumlee with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with a 3. Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Harden. Back to Leonard. The layup misses. Miller outside. Driving in. Here's Plumlee. Collins with the defensive effort. Here's Beal. Tipped.
Yeah, nice defensive instincts on display there from Knipple. Good to see him come away with the block.
Slam dunk by early.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clippers trail by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Dunn. Inside. Here's Batum. Second chance effort. The Hornets pull it in. Left side, Sexton. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges, yes sir.
Here's Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second basket.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Gets it up. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back.
Them motherfuckers just scored the same way your ass be doing.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided
Raiders
game.
and
We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen
caught
from
a wide
Charlotte?
open bomb.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Ball with it. Guarded by Smith. And stolen by Williams. There's the 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 9. Good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams misses. So it's the Clippers now. Back to Paul. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smith. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it shows right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Knippel. Ball outside. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Paul. And he makes it.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
Here's Charlotte now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
The kick out to Ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw in this game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well. Make key trades, the acquisition of key veterans. And then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Now here's Harden. Good work there as it goes. Harden's gotten his second bucket.
And tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And he dunks it in. Right on John Collins. Oh, man.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Throw it down, Kawhi.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Leonard. To the inside. Out to Beal. Shoots over Ball. Here's Collins. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Collins. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Oh!
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Pass to Plumlee. And here's Bridges. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Knipple. Miller with it. Ball outside. That three's off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Tries to break his ice.
Well, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Well, Grant, you look at James.
He creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Now here's Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. Pass to Knipple. The three from Ball. Ball with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Miller outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Plumlee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Here's Paul. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Goes up on the baseline. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Knipple. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. Pass to Knipple. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And the second free throw is good. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Charlotte again missing. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here he goes. From behind the arc. Charlotte again missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And down it goes. 2 points.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Now here's Sexton. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bridges. Takes a three. And they recover it. Miller outside. Buries it from 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Up top, Lopez. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lopez has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Batum. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
On target from range.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And we just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Clippers in the lead. Out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Beal. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Pass this along. Here's Sexton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Ball outside. Pass to Diabate. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Smith outside. Back to Sexton. Over to the wing. Here's Ball. Ball with the athletic finish.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, PA. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket. Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, for the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Nancy, okay, man?
Good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. leading by 5. Harden.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Harden hits them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Outside Bridges. From downtown. Zubac pulls it down.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 7-point differential. Oh, vicious slam by Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Beal will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Beal misses the 3. Fires the 3. Zubac pulls it down.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 ball is down.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Here's Beal. The 17-footer. The jumper is good.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
Harden! It's good from beyond the arc. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Like it's normal, but I seen it where her man played the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar, buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was popping currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better luck next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the farm with my kneecap. Before they close the goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And it's going to be the Lakers off the tip. Outside, Scott. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Pass to Worthy. Good.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
For three, Vassell buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And that one is good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Fox. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And the basket by Vassell.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Again, Los Angeles.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Barnes outside. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fast break, the Lakers. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Barnes. A pass to Fox. And taken away by Magic. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And stolen by Castle. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wilkes. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the Lakers making a change here. And Fox gets it to go.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnston. Wembanyama down low. Pass to Castle. The Lakers with the rebound. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
So it's the Lakers now, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. The shot from the low post is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Sohan. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Back from outside. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. A 12-point game. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Back to Johnson. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working. And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Pass to Wilkes. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Wilkes. Wide open look. Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside for Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Bryant in the corner. 5 on the clock. Nice move. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 11. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Pass to Wilkes. All alone. And it's Cooper missing. Here's Harper. The rebound by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kareem flushes.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Scott, good.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Castle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Byron Scott picks one up.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
That one misses. The kick out to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Barnes grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Vassell. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs passing it around. Castle misses. And stolen by Castle. In transition, here come the Spurs. Stolen by Magic. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Vassell. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Wilkes. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 10.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Barnes outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Wembanyama throws it down. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here is Los Angeles now. Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Magic Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 17. Here's the hook. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Johnson, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
First team foul.
Here's Barnes. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 21. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Vassell, no good. Here are the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point,